Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Cheesy Crafts. Today I am so happy to be completing this video and showing you how I created a liquid shaker card. Obviously the idea came from a regular shaker card, but instead I wanted to add real liquid, which in this case is water. You could use baby oil as well if you like, but water worked fine for me. And I just feel like I'm freaking Dr. Frankenstein because I've had this idea for like a few weeks, and I try to find the perfect plastic that was gonna hold the liquid. And I feel like now that it's finally here, like ha 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 like an evil laugh, even though that really wasn't evil. Anyways, I cracked myself up. But let's get started. So you guys know I've said this in previous videos that I buy the pre-cut Recollections A2 size cards that are already cut and folded for you and ready to use. So I'm going to use the W+9 die cut. I think it's a holiday, and I did not separate those dies to be individual. They are kept together, and I'm just eyeballing it. I'm gonna bring my die cut machine and run it through. This saves so much time, you know, buying the pre-cut packages. That just seems, you know, like an easy thing to keep in your stack. So that's kind of like what I do. And so yeah, I just come in, decorate, give ideas, and now I'm going to show you how it cut it. We're not going to use that piece of paper, so you could just keep it in your scrap, but that's the window that it made. And now I have pre-cut a teal piece of paper to go on the inside, because you are going to need obviously a cover for the background. Now I went to 3 different stores looking for clear vinyl, clear vinyl. I was gonna say paper, but it's not paper. It's plastic. And my crafty neighbor and I think I was off work that day, and we went to Joann's, we went to Office Max. I didn't know why I thought they would have it there. And we went to Hobby Lobby as well, and I almost gave up because it's not in the scrapbook section. You're gonna find this type of clear vinyl in the sewing section with the fabric. And so I bought half a yard of this vinyl. You guys want to know how much I paid? I paid 87 cents for this thing. And so far I've made 5 little pockets, and I still have a ton left. So now what you guys have me do, I just use my regular paper cutter to cut it down to size. And I am cutting it to the size of the background paper, which should be a little bit less than 5.5 by 4. And I'm just folding it to make sure that it's, like I said, even to the back of the paper, because we kind of wanted to cut it. If it's a little bit big, which I think that's what I'm doing, I'm actually going to cut it just a tad bit smaller than the background paper. Once you heat it, it's gonna expand because of the heat. So we want to make sure that the background paper, in this case the teal color, is gonna cover behind it. So that's kind of like what I'm doing now. Now I don't know if they make tools for this, you guys. I didn't know, so I just used my regular, an old flat iron that I don't even use anymore. That is some parchment paper that I folded so that I get a straight line, and I'm gonna secure the vinyl in it. And then just at the tip edge of the flat iron, I am going to come straight down and make a straight line as possible. And you guys will see that. Now I'm going to turn it to the other. So you're going to want to do 3 sides to create a pocket. So I'm doing the bottom portion of it and pretty much just putting it on the edge and making a straight line down. And I'm showing you what it looks like melted. Now I'm going to go and do the final side. Well, for now, just 3 sides. Just bringing you up close that you could see the difference in the wax paper with the heat. Just going a little bit over if you notice that some of the corners are not as perfect as you would like, and just to reinforce that they are melted together so that you don't have any leakage. And that's created the little pocket. It's a little bit long, but that's okay because we're gonna come back and cut it later. So I added water, blue food coloring, and this is a fine glitter by Recollection. The blue one is called Marine, and the green one is called Paradise, which is not really a green. It's like almost like a teal. Now, when I made my prototype cards, I ended up putting too much glitter, and you don't want that. So go easy on it because you don't want your card to be bulky. You still want it to be flat enough to fit inside an envelope. And so you guys are gonna see I really didn't put a lot of glitter at all. It was just I don't know if that does. You see how little that is? And I think this was one of the best cards because I didn't put too much. I ended up putting 1 teaspoon of water just to see if I liked it, and I'm going to put 2 drops of food coloring, and you guys will start to see like a dark ocean behind it. That's kind of like what I was going for. And then I felt that it could use a little bit more water, so I ended up adding another teaspoon of water, so 2 teaspoons total. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually bending over the top portion of the pocket, just making sure that when I do shake it, that it doesn't obviously leak. Now I am just going to measure the window and make sure, cut off a little bit of the excess from the top. And you could still lay your pocket flat because I didn't add that much water, so there is gonna be, that's why it's laying there and I'm able to cut it, is because like I said, I didn't add too much. Now that that's cut to size, I am gonna come back with my flat iron and just seal the top. And just making sure that everything's closed, that there's not going to be any leaking anywhere. And just seeing how it looks, trying to see if I like it. This is a double-sided tape. It's, I think, one of the strongest tapes that holds very well. So just putting it on all the sides. And then once I do that, I'm also going to be using the same type of adhesive, which is the double-sided tape, to the actual paper so that I cover the edges of the pocket. I didn't want, to open the card and you be able to see the background. So I'm just using that, and like I said, this is where the teal paper comes in handy. And this is just regular, like a It's not part of a paper kit. I bought it individually in my Hobby Lobby actually. I have to get you guys the name of this tape because I thought I showed it, but it wasn't a very clear view. And this is like really strong adhesive, like it was perfect for this project. Securing that down. Now I'm gonna get a white piece of Nina white cardstock. I am using the Mermaids from Neat and Tangled and from the Greeting Farm. And I'm just gonna use my Tuxedo Black ink to stamp the images and then to color them. Now I'm just gonna begin coloring. For the Mermazing little label that's there, I ended up using G09 and BG18, and I'm not being careful. You guys saw I just scribbled all over the outside of the lines, and that's okay. Like that's what I wanted because when I cut it, it's gonna give it some background shade. For the tail of the mermaid, I am using the same colors, BG18 and G09, and just because I wanted them obviously to match, but it also goes with the color that's the inside the pocket, which is the glitter. I think the name of this little mermaid is Trishelle, and she's stinking adorable. I'm not sure if it's going too fast. If you guys could see that, I saw this like from Christina Wagner. That she puts her caps on the videos that she's coloring, and so that's kind of where I got this idea, so that you guys are able to see what colors I'm using while I'm doing it. And there's no specific shading. You guys know that. You guys know that I don't know how to color technically or professionally, so I just come in and add some one layer of the color, and then I come back and I add shades where with the same color where I think they would be. And I forgot to color the little piece of brown hair behind her hand, and now just to give her some background, I'm gonna use BG01 for the color. Off camera, I am going to fussy cut both images, and I am going to secure her using, oh actually before I do that, I ended up using this glue pen from Martha Stewart. You guys, if you're working with glitter, this pen is freaking amazing. It secures the fine glitter so well. So I'm using the Wow, I think it's a purpley color to match her little bra and the pearls on her hair. And I'll bring that. How cute is that? And then I am also going to put some glitter on her tail. I kind of wanted to give her like lines with glitter in her tail, but that didn't work out so well. So you guys are gonna see where I think I put some glitter, and then I pretty much covered the entire tail except for one section, but I was okay with that. It didn't really bother me. See, so that's kind of what she looks like, and just putting everything away. But now I am going to be using the foam tape to her back, just because I wanted her to pop a little bit out of the card. I also ended up doing not double-sided foam tape for the title, or the little banner, just so that it could also stand as well. And by the way, like once you use the glue pen to secure the glitter, it like dries and holds onto the glitter really well. You're not gonna have residue all over the place. It's a really good pen for glitter purpose. Now I'm taking the sequin from 28 Lilac Lane, and I'm not sure of the name of this specifically one, but I'm just gonna end up using the green. There's brown and green sequin inside of it, and so I ended up getting these dots from Hobby Lobby, and they're small enough where they could just secure the sequin with me not having to use glue or adhesive, like the liquid adhesive. These were really perfect actually. And I'm still working on getting better on how to properly place these accents. So hopefully you guys like how it came out. For the inside of the card, I am going to be using the Neat and Tangle sentiment that came on the stamp set, and it says, "There are a millions of fish in the sea, but you are a magical mermaid." And I'm just using my black ink to stamp that, and that's pretty much going to complete the card, you guys. I hope that you are just excited to try it. I absolutely fell in love with this card. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you make it in your own way for yourself, and don't forget to subscribe if you like. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. Bye.